All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Great to see your faces. Thank you for tuning in. Happy day after solar eclipse. I hope nobody experiences any eyesight trouble within the next 6 to 7 days, and that everybody wore correct correct eyewear. I saw a really funny meme. I mean, it's not funny, but it was funny, but it's not funny if you think about it. But a funny meme that was like, it was, wait, well, oh, okay, it doesn't matter. We're done talking about the eclipse. All right, happy Tuesday, everybody. Let's get this call started. Because, otherwise I would just sit and continue to ramble and we'd talk about the solar eclipse meme and then we'd segue to something else. And then we wouldn't actually get to what the call's about. So I need to stop before I get ahead of myself. All right. So the very first thing we're going to start with tonight is just covering the announcements since last week's call, but even a couple other announcements just as refresher or reminders, just in case you weren't on last week or you haven't visited the news tab. Let me bring you up to speed. So we've got Alizar the Alien. That buddy is out now. We have the Wolf Box. We also have the Whiff Box this week or this month, but there's also a Wolf Box. So for any of your customers that are dog lovers, you have the ability to promote the $35 Wolf Box this month. Mental Health Awareness Collection Early Access is now. So you have access, consultants have early access. One of the things, I don't know, somebody passed this tip along, and I don't know if it was on this call last week or if it was on Thursday night shift, but anytime that you want to know what is available for early access, you can go on your workstation into an order and type the word early, and that will show you all of the collections that are early access for you, which also will give you the heads up on what will soon be coming. Obviously, if it's early access now, that means it will be coming in the near future as a collection for our customers. But that's just a little tip. You can always type the word early and it'll populate the consultant early access bundles that are available. So the mental health awareness collection is one of those bundles right now. And starting yesterday, the Father's Day bundle became early access. So those are the two collections that are available right now, early access to consultants. Consultants, this is a reminder, the join special for April is consultants that join in April. If they sell 500 PRV in their first 15 days, they get the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit for free. That's a $300 value, just over $300. I think it was like 308 maybe. But $300 in free products. So sell 500 in the first 15 days, get $300 in free products. Or if you don't sell the 500 in the first 15 days, but they earn Sensational Start level 2 or 3 by the 70th day, they will also get the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit for free. So 2 ways to get it. Either sell 500 in your first 15 days or earn level 2 or level 3 of Sensational Start by the 70th day. Either of those options. And the new consultant can earn the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit for free. So that is considered the joint special this month. I will let you know that is one of our most successful join promotions. When Scentsy runs the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit for free, that is one of our most successful join promotions. So just even more so than like a $25 join. So just letting you know that is one to definitely promote and to capitalize on. Reminder of the Cheers to 20 Years April incentive. By now, you all should know that the way that you check the box for April is by signing up and subscribing or subscribing to Scent or Scent and Warmer of the Month kits. There is a post, and I will show it to you in just a moment. There is a post on the Together We Scent page asking if you already are enrolled to put your hands up like this, and if you just enrolled to put your hand up like this, obviously using emojis. emojis, we can do it on the screen too. If you are already enrolled in Scent of the Month or Scent and Warmer of the Month, put your hands in the air. If you are already enrolled, yep, just like that. And if you plan to enroll and haven't just yet, raise your hand. Okay, 1, 2, awesome. That's, oh, 3, Holly, great. Awesome. So you have until the 28th of the month to enroll in that subscription and have it count for April. If it's after the 28th, then that enrolls you for the following month. So it wouldn't, wait, would it still, no, you have to enroll for May's. You have to enroll in April. Am I saying this right? Anyway, you have to do it by the 28th. Let me not confuse any issues. You have to do it by the 28th. Okay, so that is this month's, and I will call your attention to the post for you to go raise your emoji hand on the page, and I'll show you where that's located. The Disney Wish collection came out of the vault yesterday with the Father's Day early access that launched yesterday. And coming up next Monday will be the Scentspirations Black Raspberry Vanilla collection. So each season, for those of you that are newer, each season Scentsy does a Scentspiration collection where they take one of our most popular Scentsy fragrances and then add it to some other, kind of put it with a twist. So the Black Raspberry Vanilla collection let's see it. Fall holiday was Christmas Cottage, had a Scentspiration collection, and then last spring summer was the Go-Go Mango with those amazing Go-Go Mango twist scents. But this time around, we've got it mixed with Black Raspberry Vanilla, so we will have Black Raspberry Vanilla frosting, or Black Raspberry frosting, Black Raspberry linen, Black Raspberry sangria, Black Raspberry vanilla, and Black Raspberry woods. So those will be the Scentspiration collection. That will be early access beginning April 15th, Monday, upcoming tax day. And then something else that is just like a cheering moment is that Scentsy was just listed in the top 100 global. Let me just read you the headline so I don't stumble over my words. Scentsy honored as a top direct sales company in the global list of 100 for the direct selling news. This is a big honor for our business. It always is a large honor when Scentsy appears in this list. And what I think is notable is Scentsy is the only, so now all of the companies that are listed are direct selling companies, but Scentsy is the first company of its kind to hit the list. So they're the basically of companies like ours that run businesses similar to ours, Party Plan, direct selling, direct, we are the first one listed. So that's worth noting, in my opinion, for our model and the way that Scentsy conducts business is they're just incredible at it, and really we are very, very fortunate and very lucky as consultants to have a company that is as prudent as it is and as successful as it is in providing us the resources, tools, and products to do what we do. And so very notable, top 22, the 22nd spot it's a very big deal. So that's worth celebrating. And then of course the SFR theme was announced. We announced this last week on the call, but it's sunshine. Okay, I want to share my screen really quickly and just point out to you, I realized tonight when the leaders and I were talking, I realized tonight that I have not done this with you, I don't think ever, where I've shown you, called your attention to a couple things on the Together We Scent page. I just wanted to show you a couple things on where to find some things. So let me share my screen. Get out of here. Okay, share. All right, here we go. Let me move that. All right. So most of you are accustomed to, oh, let me see. I want to make sure who's on my screen. Jody, you are the face on my screen. Can you see that I'm sharing the page right now? You can see it?
Yes.
Perfect. Thanks, Jode. Okay. So I know many of you access this page on your mobile devices, which means that you don't get as much of the expanded view of the group page as you would if you were looking at it on a computer. But just want to call your attention to a few things. So obviously, always the banner of our page changes every single month to highlight the things that are happening in the month. It also has our Tuesday call information. It has the when virtual cubicle is, it has when Thursday night shift is. And then on the right side of that list has all of the pertinent links that you care about. This link to the Tuesday night call, the Thursday night link, the YouTube channel is where all of our recordings from these Tuesday night calls are housed. The team files, if there are any files, anyway, team files, there's the web address, Amazon Business Tools, and the team website that has information on that as well. This banner updates every month. So if you ever want to know at a glance what's happening, you can come right here to this banner of the page, this header. A couple other things I want to call your attention to. So on a mobile device, these featured posts are not expanded for you. You actually have to come up here and click on featured on your mobile device to have these populate for you. But anything that is important and that we want to be able to access readily or easily are featured items on the page. So right now, we have the calendar that we are working to fill. So just want to call your attention to this. This is something that started after last week's part 1 call themes and socials that since we're focusing on booking themed socials this month, that we are working together to fill this calendar. The leaders, all of your leaders have challenged all of us, myself included, and I'm on the calendar, have challenged a team to book 2 themed socials this month, and we will keep the running calendar on the page all month long. When you book one of the socials, a Scent social, it could be virtual, it could be in person, it doesn't matter. When you book a Scent social with 4 or more people, drop your date and theme below, and I will add it to the calendar. And then every time your name is on the calendar, you get entered into a mega team prize giveaway at the end of the month. The recording that corresponds to talking about this calendar and all of these theme socials, I dropped that link right here for you in this post so that you can access part 1 of tonight's call. But just giving some shout outs, we've got Laura is on the calendar, Jody Herring, and Amy Abdishan, Nicole Guziak, Cindy Abraham, Ginger, Cassie DeForest, myself. Amy's got another one. Amy's got another one, and Laura's got another one. That is a shout out to those of you that have commented, and I have added you to the calendar. This calendar is up to date as of right before this call. I made sure to add in the last couple editions before tonight's call. So anyway, we are working on building that calendar and booking those events for the month. So, and that is a featured post. So when you are ready to comment to be added to the calendar, you can go right to the featured post. Amy, people want to know what CAPE is. They're intrigued. It had something to do with world championships. I just couldn't fit all of that on the calendar.
Yeah, so it's just a local thing. So it's basically our band. It's Cleveland Arts Performance Ensemble, but it's out of North Carolina. So I didn't want to put Cleveland because then everybody would think it's Cleveland, Ohio, but it's not. So
I love it. Thank you for explaining. Inquiring minds wanted to know what kind of people actually thought it was a superhero party, Amy, and that everybody was going to be wearing capes.
Well, no super. I mean, but they are reigning world champions in percussion, so hopefully they keep their championship.
I love it. Well,
Status.
good luck to you and good luck to them. Thank you.
Thanks.
Um, okay, the post that I referenced with raising the hands, that is also in the featured posts, and that it says April is your month, and drop your hand below when you subscribe. So we have 51 comments on this post with hands raised. That's awesome. We want to watch that grow throughout the month. Commissions ran today, and so that often plays a factor on subscriptions. And so I'm anticipating we'll get some more hands raised here in the next couple of days. Lots of hands raised for subscribers. Okay, then we also have on this page an ISO, which is an in search of product post. Many of you know this. I wanted to just call it to your attention that it's always posted in the featured posts so that you can find it quickly. But this is where if you are looking for product, you cannot post, hey, I have this if anybody needs it. But what you can post is, I am looking for fill in the blank, a haunted mansion warmer. Does anybody have one? That is what you could put in this in search of product post. And then as always, reminder, once it's fulfilled, just remove the request. It keeps that feed cleaner and makes it easier for us to scroll and see what people are looking for. But here's some prime examples. This is how you use this post. People are looking for product. If you have the product, this is perfect. Debbie said, I have one, and Emily said, I'm sending you a PM. That's exactly how it works. And I used Haunted Mansion Warmer because I was able to fulfill that request for Candy. So anyhow, and then I always keep the prior month's ISO featured at the top so that it's for quick reference. If you didn't finish it up by the end of the month, then you don't have to go digging to find that thread. I always keep the 1 month prior featured in there as well. Additionally, in the featured posts are the catalog resources for this season. So all things transition and spring summer 2024 all in one place. So if you need a quick link to the catalog, a quick link to a flip catalog, flip Canadian catalog, the showcase brochure, the new season sticker sheet for your rub and smells, the fragrance grid that lists all of the fragrances and what products they come in, the product training guide pertinent to this catalog season, the product list, and the host join brochure. See? Did you know that all of these assets and resources and tools were pinned to the very top of the Together We Scent page? I bet there's somebody on here that didn't realize that, and that's why this walkthrough will be helpful tonight. So those are our featured posts that we have. There are just a couple more, but you can view those at your leisure. It's Cindy Abraham's mock VIP group. If you want examples of what gets posted in VIP groups, that's posted there. And then if you'd like to know who's on your leadership team, we have bios for all of us leaders, and that as well is featured on the page. Okay, those are the featured posts. The last thing I'm going to call your attention to is something that I am working on building out, and it is called guides. And this will be, if I can get it to open, here are some of the topics that will begin to have populated information into them for your quick reference, like basics, the current season sales tools that I just showed you that were featured. Those will also be part of this guide. We'll have the scent and warmer of the month, resources for new consultants, resources for reinstated consultants. Now, these are not going to be extensive guides. These are going to be, as we make posts on the Together We Scent page that are relative to any of these topics, they will just get inserted into these guides for reference. So this is not, like I said, something extensive. This will be a very overview and quick reference area. For those of you that remember the old way of how we'd used to do things, Facebook used to have a feature called topics. And so when we posted something, let's just say the shipping guideline update, and we were able to tag that topic as shipping, well, Facebook has since come through and replaced topics with guides. So now if I post something that I want to make sure doesn't get lost, I have the ability to putting it into one of these guide headings, and we'll be able to quick reference it there. So stay tuned, watch these guides as they grow over time. But the reason I point them out to you tonight is because with us talking about part 2 of the parties stemming from last week, these party sections will be the ones that get filled tonight after this call. Not filled, but they will get information based on tonight's call topic. Tonight's call topic is part 2 of theme socials, scripts, flow, and how-tos, I think. What was it? More types, scripts, and flow. So last week we talked about themes. This week I just want to show you or highlight some more styles of parties. Obviously, in addition to the home party, the Facebook party, bingo party, basket, bag, or mobile party, Facebook Messenger parties, text parties, flower parties, and then there will be a section for fundraising. But anyhow, one of the parties that's not listed here that I will add in as a guide is a scrolling party. Now, what does oh, this is where I have to share it from my phone. So let me stop sharing the screen. Okay, so that right there just kind of shows you a tiny bit of navigation around our group page, what happens there, where to find things. You probably have looked at that banner a million times and didn't even realize that the YouTube channel where these recordings are housed is right up there in that banner each month. Or the link to this call is up there in that banner each month. So that just gives you some very surface level navigation to the group page. But now I want to segue into showing you another example of a party type called a scrollable party. The intention tonight was to share with you on screen some of the scripts and flows for the parties that I just showed you in the guides, like the home party and the messenger party. Well, when I went to access them on my computer, they wouldn't open. They would only open on my phone. And when I shared my screen with my phone, they were too small to view. So what that means is I'm going to share those tools and resources after this call on the page in those guide sections. So if you are interested in what a script looks like for a text party, I will be uploading that script to the text guide on the Together We Sent page for your reference. Okay. These ended up being too small for me to screen share. So you're just going to get the tools and resources loaded to the page so that if you're interested in messenger parties, you will have a resource that tells you about messenger parties. But what I do want to do is on my phone, share with you a scroll party and what that looks like. So scrollable parties are just a link that you send to a hostess and her guests for customers to shop right from their phone. They're basically seeing a party right on their phone with a link at the end to place the order under that hostess's party. So let me show you what we mean. I'm going to share my screen. Share screen. We are gonna go right here. So this scrollable party was put together by a consultant named Morgan. Thank you, Morgan, for allowing us to use your scrollable party and scrollable party template for example tonight. This Canva template for this scrollable party will be loaded to the Facebook page. So you will be able to take this template, put it into Canva, and change the pictures and wording to apply to you. But at least you won't have to build this out from scratch all on your own. Now, I do believe this is from the prior season, but at least it gives you the bones of a scrollable party. So it says, welcome to our shop and scroll. Our host has invited you to a super simple, super quick, super fun way to shop. She's working hard to earn rewards to shop the brand new. So we would change this to say, oh no, it's spring, summer. Never mind. The spring summer catalog and our limited edition collections. Thank you for stopping by. This could be a picture of your host. This could be a picture of you holding the current catalog. It could be exactly as Morgan does with a collage of pictures, whatever floats your boat. Okay, then Morgan has a little here's about me section. It just gives her Scentsy story. How does this work? So you'll scroll through these slides I've put together for you to get a look at what Scentsy offers. Write down what interests you as you go. Visit the link at the bottom to browse my website. Add your products to the cart. Click your host's name during checkout. And check out and wait for your goodies to arrive on your doorstep. Any and all orders help your friend earn free and half price rewards that she can redeem on her personal order. Okay. Then continue scrolling. 2 secrets. I'm going to let you in on a couple of secrets. I have 2 special tabs on my website. There's the specials that you don't want to miss. You'll find bundle and save, clearance, and discounted warmer and scent of the month here. And you will also have a collections tab. So this is just walking the guest through a party without you standing there telling them these things. Here is the bundle and save options. Okay, we've got warmers and wax, how they work. So continuing, how does it work? Diffusers and oils, how they work. Fans and pods, how they work. Air purifier, Disney, obviously this would need to be updated. And then our other products, clean, laundry line, unplugged, for the kids, whiff box, ready to shop? Click here and follow the steps. Add your products to the cart, click your host name, check out and wait for your goodies to arrive. But wait, let's stay connected. Come back here after you place your order to find me on social. And thank you. That is a scroll party. And what's really cool is, so let me climb out of here really quick so I can look at all of your faces. What's really cool is it's already built for you. All you'd have to do is plug and play updated information, your information, but the bones already exist. I will be sharing that as a template for you. And then once you change that information, you have a scrollable party ready to send out to anyone who wants to earn free and half price products by sending that scrollable party on to their friends. Very easy style of partying. You just need a hostess that is willing to send it out to her network. That is similar to how a messenger party works. That is similar to how a text party works, where it's very simple for you to have your host text out, message out that link where that party does the talking for you. Okay, so I just wanted to highlight and feature a scrollable party. Maybe you haven't seen what one looks like. That was it was pretty, it was appealing, and it was very straightforward. It was not an inundation of information that caused the scroller to have to read too much. And that's why I wanted to use this and highlight this. It was very clean, very simple. And now you have the structure for that to use for yourself. So that's an example of what will be loaded to the page. In addition to that, scripts, other templates, a couple training videos that'll walk you through in a little bit more depth on some of these items, some of these different types of parties, but I want you to just be thinking outside of your traditional home party. Now, home parties and getting in front of people in person are still going to be one of your most effective ways of collecting sales from groups of people because you're putting wax and scent under people's noses. However, there are still other party styles and types, as we talked about last week, that are successful. It just depends on where your comfort and confidence level is and what you choose to run with. So if the messenger party style is comfortable for you, I know Laura Godwin, another superstar director, that is how she has been conducting business for 4 years, is by doing messenger parties, and she only does it with 5 people. And once those 5 people in that messenger party fill, then she says, okay, you're the first person on the next messenger party that I have, because she doesn't want to run a messenger party with 20 people in it. It makes it too easy for people to get lost in the crowd, and then they don't feel, when somebody sees that there's only 5 people in a messenger party, it's harder to just blend in and ignore. And so she runs them for only 5 people. So you have a host and 4 people, and you run a messenger party. You can have more than 5. It just depends on how you're running it and the host. And if you are running it yourself as a messenger party, maybe you only want 5 people in there. It just kind of depends. But anyhow, the long and the short is there's a video that talks a little bit more about messenger parties and how to run them that we'll be sharing with you. Because obviously we could talk about each of these style of parties on this call, and this call would be 5 hours long. Instead, we'll post the resources and the tools so that if you're interested in a messenger party, you can go get more information on a messenger party. Cool. Okay, now I need to take a breath and check the chat and see if there's anything I missed. You guys are always really good about fielding the chat while I'm doing the talking, but let's just make sure. Solar eclipse. Angie Vance booked an April 12th bag party. I'll put it on the calendar. Yay, good job. Yes, I will get you added to that calendar. Ryan, I'm trying to get my party going for this month. Okay. Have any of you, I totally meant to do this. I said I was going to do this and then I forgot. I meant to ask, has anybody done a messenger party, or has anybody done a text party? Has anybody done a scrollable party? So Rach, I see your hand is up. And what I really want to know, has anybody done in the last 30 days a party or home party in front of people where guests were smelling testers? Christina, you have. Oh, because did you do Audrey's part? Were you with Audrey?
Yeah, so I was teaching Audrey how to do a home party. It wasn't super successful, but I just made sure to hit all the notes, and it was a good example of not every home party is going to be successful, but you still try your best and make it more conversational and let the customers lead it instead of you just throwing product at them. So,
Yep.
so
Yeah.
it was still good. Yeah.
Still a learning experience. And of
Yep.
course,
That
there's
gal
many.
didn't end up joining, but her friend ended up joining under Audrey. So,
Nice.
yeah,
That's
she still got
awesome.
it out of it. Yeah.
That's that. And so see, you never know with the party may not have felt super successful, but still a new team member came out of that party. And so it you know, you just never know who you are going to meet. There have been successful parties where one person showed up and that one person ended up placing either a large order or joining Scentsy, or you never ever know. But there is power in getting people together. Power in getting people together. Did somebody else have their hand up for an in-person party or event in the last 30 days? No. Okay.
Holly
Holly
had
did.
her hand
Holly
raised.
did. Holly did.
Holly did. Holly, where are you? Oh, okay, now I see you. And was it a party that you had a host for? Did you host the party? Was it
I had a host for it.
you had a host? And
Yeah. It
and
was it was only my second in-home party that I had done, and we I found a couple different bingo sheets for Scentsy, and we played bingo, and it was a qualifying party out of it. It wasn't like the greatest because I was so nervous. But it was still a qualifying party, and she had food and everything, so that made everything better too. So
awesome. Congratulations on stepping outside of your comfort zone and making it happen. Congratulations.
thank you.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. Who did I see in the chat just put? Oh, Christina, you've got a face-to-face one scheduled for the 20th. You need to add that to the calendar on the page so that we can get you added to the team calendar. I have someone that will be doing a housewarming party sometime next month. Helen, that's great. And okay. So this topic, we could, like I said, talk about it and talk about it and talk about it. Tonight was more to tell, because my screen sharing failed. Tonight ends up being more about telling you that the resources are going to be posted, but that we have heard your requests for flow, scripts, and styles. We have heard that request, and so we are going to make good on that request and get you the resources for that. There has been a post that has been running for the last couple of Thursdays. It'll run again this coming Thursday. On Together We Scent, that asks, what would you like to learn for your business? What would you like to hear more about? What would you like for what would you like to see? And that is where these call topics have come from. Next week's topic, so I just want to plug next week's topic. It will be, because a few of you have requested this, how to create a very simple jot form to collect customer information. Very simple jot form. Any of you can do it. When I say it's going to be simple, wait till you see mine. I think it only has 3 fields on it. So we're going to show you a very simple jot form for collecting customer data. And we're going to show a very simple Google form. If those of you prefer to use Google Docs, we're going to show how to create a very simple Google Doc that would be asking to collect pre-orders for Scent and Warmer of the Month. That's a tool that all of you would be able to use, and you'd be able to use it repeatedly. So we figure that's a really good place to start. Customer data collection and pre-orders for Scent and Warmer of the Month. We are going to show you how to create those 2 forms next Tuesday night at 9:15 on this call. The following Tuesday will be a virtual cubicle at night. So you know that we run the virtual cubicle during the day on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern time, but I also know many of you can't get on during that time because of other jobs or other commitments. So to give you an opportunity to be able to have some work hours at night and do it in the virtual cubicle style, we are offering it 2 Tuesdays from now on the 23rd. So you will have an opportunity to do cubicle at night. So that tells you some things that are coming. I think we covered every single thing, though, that we wanted to talk about. Debbie is nodding her head and saying yes, that we did. I think we did. And then Rand is going to do our drawing tonight for our Zoom winner.
Yes, I am. Favorite thing to do. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's blank. Sorry. Oh,
I win.
It's one of those days, I swear. Okay. Ryan.
Ryan's the winner.
Yay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's welcome.
Awesome. Congratulations, Ryan.
Thank you guys.
And I'm going to stop the recording really quickly. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to stop the recording, but I'm not ending the call just yet. So tight.